This is my Road to Rank 1 series, where I take a brand new account and bring it all the way to Rank 1 in the world. Last season, I was able to make it all the way to Rank 4 in the world, but I couldn't get to Rank 1. So I'm going to be trying one more time this season to get all the way to Rank 1 in the world. Hope you enjoy.
Okay, so I'm playing in the 4th position on this board, and this is fascinating of a position. So I immediately see that first position should be taking the 6-9-3. It's just way too good to leave open. I could see second position taking something like the 8-4-10, and now third position, they got a lot more options, but I bet third position can take something like either this 5-9-10, or more likely I think the 5-8-10. Now I think that these are going to be the first 3 picks, 1, 2, and 3. I could also see another world where third position locks up the OR, where, you know, first position takes this, second takes this, and third decides to take this, locking up the OR. So I can either get be left the 5-8-10 or be left the 9-10-11, one of these spots for fourth. You could always just do 6-4-11, 9-10-11, went downwards. I don't think it's a winning setup. Another thing I could do is 9-10-11, 5-9-10. The problem with the 5-9-10 is they're just overloaded with wood, and I hate that. And you don't actually have a 3-to-1 port. But the good news with 5-9-10, 9-10-11 is that you have the coordinated 9s, and you also have the wheat port. And you're going to be upgrading this, doubling this up. But this is too much wood, and it's just too much excess production that sits there dead in your hand. Oh, okay, 8-4-10 first, then 6-9-3, okay? I think I would rather take the 6-9-3 first. Just because the double wheat pairs up with the ores. Yeah, and now what's going to happen is black has a much better position compared to orange. Now black is going to have an improved setup on the way back, and orange is going to have a worse setup on the way back. And this is the crucial third position decision that I'm talking about. Where does he take? 5-8-10 or 9-10-11? I think I'm forced to take 9-10-11, right? I mean, what if I don't take 9-10-11? What if I decide to say, no, I don't actually want to take 9-10-11. I take 5-9-10, 6-4-11. I mean, that's doable, but what happens is that this 9-10-11 is open to black now. That's way too good. 6-5-11. What an interesting pick. And I think I really like the 5-8-10, 6-4-11. That seems like it's a setup that's playable to me. The thing is, this relies very, very heavy on ports. And whenever you rely super heavy on ports, what ends up happening is your opponents think you're super strong, but you're really not, because you have to port everything. And that means your resource income is actually reduced 2-to-1. I could also just do this idea, this original idea that I was saying. I could also just do 5-8-10, 5-9-10, point your road upwards. Blue takes this, black takes this. Yeah, this is the problem. Black's going to get the 9-10-11, and I don't know how to beat that. I think black needs to get solo blocked over and over and over again. I don't know if my opponents are going to recognize that. No, black needs to get solo blocked inside of this insane position. Let's lock this in. Maybe I should just do something like this. I'd take the 9-10-11 myself. I literally get all the sheep in the game. Blue then takes this, and then black will probably take 5-9-10, which is also just, he gets all the wheat. That's just too good. I'm probably just going to take the 6-4-11, and I've got to think, where do I want to actually build my road to? Where do I want to build first? Do I go to the brick port, or do I go to the sheep port? The brick port feels a little bit better just because you double up on the wood, and this 12 ore actually has a lot of value. I could also simply just take 6-4-11 point downwards to the 3-to-1, but I think the double specialized ports, it's going to allow me to play a flexible game, and ultimately that's going to allow me to outskill my opponents. So if I point my road right here, I'm going to be taking a big risk because I'm assuming that blue is going to take the 5-9-10, and if they roll double 6, or if they roll 6 plus get a brick trade, they can cut me off to the 11-12. I really wonder what blue takes. Does blue take the 5-9-10? I don't know, actually, since that's way too much wood. Another idea for blue is you take the 2-9-10, and you point your road upwards to the 6-2, and you get to the 5-2. And then black is going to be taking... Oh, yeah, yep. Oh, he goes to 5-2 instead. That's weird. I guess he wants a 3-to-1 port first. I mean, that makes sense, actually. That makes a lot of sense. You get here, you're able to double up coordinated 5s, and you don't actually need that much wheat. You need 1 wheat starting off. Then you can get a second wheat trade. But what's concerning here is black gets super strong or wheat sheep. Oh, God. A lot of space on the board. Who gets the 4-9-11? That's actually really clever. That's so clever. How blue played this? Uh-oh. That's not good. My road might be broken here. I need to defend this. Okay, good. Decides to do this. So 9 rolls, he buys a D, he's got 2 extra sheep in hand. Yeah, black's the biggest threat here, and this 9 ore needs to stay blocked. It has to stay blocked. Gross, that's not good. A lot of extra wheat here for my opponents. So the brick, 6 rolls, more brick. So blue drops the road now, and I have to defend this, otherwise I get plowed. So I have to do this for sure. And then I have to pass. I'm mostly looking for wood. So if I can score a brick for wood trade, that'd be great. He buys another D card here. Now, yeah, I think if I roll 7, I need to go plucking to break his dev. He wants the wheat. Uh-oh. Yeah, I thought that these guys would... Okay. He offers a brick. That's kind of annoying because now one of my trades was just destroyed. And I needed to try to get, this trade so I can try to settle. Okay, another brick. Something I'm noticing is I have to be very aggressive with these brick trades, because if I'm not aggressive with them, my opponents will just take them from me. The 10 here is actually really strong because I get an extra sheep, and then the wood there's extra wood in orange's hand, and then we can just do a sheep for wood trade or brick sheep for 2 wood. Wheat for brick here. Nah. I mean, the thing is, I really want to sell him a wheat for like a bunch of cards, but you know, obviously it destroys my own hand. But I wonder if orange can recognize, or black. Yep. Yeah. Not good. Not good. Let's see if I can try to get this trade by orange now, this 1 for 1. And if he asks for 2 cards, I might actually be able to pay him off. We're going to do a 2 for 2. So I'm going to say no, and I'm going to say like, I'll do 2 for 2, or even do 3 for 2. Nice. There we go. So it's a good trade for both of us. I know that he gets the settlement, so he's very happy with this. And then I get an ore in addition to the brick port. So I'm also very happy with this too. Now the question is like, where do I go next? Do I go to the 912? The 912 is not bad. The problem is it's another shared wheat, and all it does is just get this 9 just hammered. But it does give me another number, and actually has the backdoor equity of the 12 rolling. That's actually pretty good if it rolls. And it gets me double wheat spots. Okay, wanting wood for ore and wheat. The thing is like, there's no wood on the board, right? That's why you shouldn't be offering this trade to me. Like, I know that orange only had 1 more wood, so it'd come at a more expensive price. But now, like, you know, they're offering an ore for, or wheat for wood, okay? They're wanting an ore here. Let's see if black remembers that actually I have an ore. But yeah, I don't think blue should ever be trading the ore. It's a city to black. This is one of these spots where you say no. Actually, this is a spot as black where you just lie. Or as blue, you just lie. Yeah, there we go. Because as blue, like, you can never say yes to that trade. Because if you say it, like, you're getting extorted into giving black a city. And that's way too strong. The 693 city is too good. So that's a spot as blue where you just want to lie and just be like, of course I'll give you the city. Just steal from red. And then they're like, no, I'm not going to give you one. Like, what are you talking about? That might be perceived as, dirty, right? But really, I think that extortion is being used a lot in this current meta. And the greatest counter to extortion is just the fact that you can lie about it. But you can also straight up outplay your opponents too with extortion. So I think in this position, I'm actually going to go import for an ore here. But I don't know if this is actually the right play, because this guy's got 3 down dev cards, and I don't want to get plucked. And I know he's looking for ore. So if I'm porting for ore, I might be in danger of getting jacked here. The other idea there, I was thinking about buying a D. Say, Lamau, is that delighted? Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Am I that slow that you can tell that it's me? Is that delighted? Damn, like, my name didn't change yet. Damn, I thought I changed my name. Okay. Yeah, he blocks this, and he takes from blue, which makes sense since blue has a city. Whenever I got a port position, I've got to get a city first. Makes sense. There's ore mono. I was slightly afraid of that. Okay, so he's trying to do dirty mono. I see. That means I just got my ore ripped, which is pretty ugly for me. Maybe I could have bought a dev card last turn, and okay. Everyone knows who it's me. Everyone knows it's me. Oh my god. Now I get robbed to death. Jeez. I definitely have to do this, and I definitely have to rob black here. They're just doing way too good. And I think I have to just pass. Cool. 8 rolls here. And this guy's still looking for the 5 or 10s, but here's the knight. And I wonder if I get jacked. Do since yep. I wonder if he still jacks me or if he just blocks the 5. Yeah, okay, cool. I'll do this for 2 ore maybe. This is the only way I'd ever do this. Yeah, sheep ore. Dang, he beat me to it. I'd still consider it for sheep ore, though the sheep ore is not as good for me since it just stays stuck in my hand. Also, what's fascinating is that this guy rolled a 7. 9. Oh, that's gross. I do sheep for ore now. Let's see. Sheep for wood, but I know wood doesn't actually exist. I'm just trying to disguise this trade a little bit more. Cool. I'm actually going to take this trade here, and then I'm just going to non-binding him, I think. Because the city's too good for me. The city's too good for me to let up, I think. Trade up with the... Yeah, just do this. The city. And I wonder if I upgrade this or to upgrade... There's not enough time. I think I upgrade this, since I don't have the sheep port yet. Typically, I want to be upgrading 5A10, but I need the sheep port first. I don't really have the sheep port. But I think when it comes down to it, I don't actually follow through. I think I just have to non-binding and just can rob black, I think. Just because, like, black, it's one of these positions where black just always wins. 12. Okay. Let's see if I can try to get a wood for a sheep trade. Something like this. I bet black actually takes this. I'll take this trade. Yep. And this gives black a road, but it gives me a road settle. So I paid off the future wood. How nice of me to give him future wood. And then, now I just have to pay off the non-block. But now, with this spot, I'm actually wishing that I upgraded the 5A10. I'm wondering if orange will recognize that it's actually... Ooh, that's a mistake. The spot should be in the 9 ore for sure. But he's going to go and block and steal from me again. Oh, he doesn't. Okay. It's the... Yeah, in orange's position, the spot is to block the 9 ore for sure. Yeah, I get jacked again. Unfortunate. I'm going to say the 9 ore needs to be blocked because, like, I guess from their point of view, it's like, wow, like, red has got 2 ports. They're so strong. Also, the spot that should be blocked here is the 6 sweet. Okay, good. Nicely done, blue. I'm hoping my opponents understand black's position is so good. Also, when black drops the road here, I think it's also another mistake. They should be dropping the road here. They just need a 3-to-1 port. And it's also, like, you got to be kind of scared in my position because I can cut back to the 8-3. Now, it's unlikely that I do, or that I'm able to actually get the resources. It's unlikely that this happens, but there's still like a chance for that to happen. Since I roll my wood in batches of 3, that means I have enough to road settle here. And so imagine this, right? Just like a 6-4-11 rolls in a single orbit and a cut black off. And what can you do? Like, you're suddenly boned. And like this settlement, yeah, like I don't actually think I have a better position compared to black. Okay, wait, I looked down. Oh, what was just traded? You traded a wood away. There we go, for a sheep. Yep, there. Yep, he steals from me. Cool, cool. So black is saying here that like a settlement is hard for him. Yeah, and then it's got to pass here. And hopefully orange doesn't make a mistake and robs black here. Good, good. Yeah, this needs to be happening earlier. Yeah, I need to start really helping with orange a lot more. Just because I feel as if they're falling very far behind in this game. I need to basically try to like feed them as much as possible. Yeah, no way we can ever give a wood here. Black has 2 VPs. They buy knight card. Now they're suddenly at 8 points. And now they just need a single settlement. I need to roll an 11 here and actually need to plow black on 3-8. It's a critical move that needs to happen. And then the next critical move is that I need to feed orange the roads here. Brick here for 2 wood. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't really care what he does here. Cool. So the way we win this, right, is blue plows this spot and I plow black. So I think the way to do this is I can either set up the plow like this or set up the plow like this. And also there's year plenties and road buildings out there. I'm not trying to swindle the win, but it's rather this is a needed move. They're saying that like I'm trying to swindle the win. I mean, of course I'm playing to win, right? But I don't think my opponents realize how strong of a position black is in. But you know, it is what it is. Plow puts me in a huge lead. It's not so, the plow doesn't do anything for me. That's pretty inaccurate in my opinion. It is for sure, yeah. Yeah, take it. It's actually like inaccurate. The plow doesn't put me in a big lead or anything. If anything, like what the plow does is like that E3 doesn't do jack shit for me. It's another settlement spot, but rather it's about removing black's options so they're forced to just hold largest army. And that's all they can do. If I can remove all of their settlement spots, they kind of sit there and just do nothing this entire game. So hopefully they play a knight card here. Oh, okay. They don't. This is where they year plenty to settle. Or they play a road building yep, they play a road building. Damn. Actually, wait. Yeah, last turn I could have potentially dropped the second road here, but also I was scared of road building. I was way too afraid of committing. 12 rolls. I still need to try to plow him here, but now I don't think my opponents understand the gravity of the situation. I mean, I could also just buy 2 Ds too. That's also not bad. Yeah, this road right here of me getting dude, I was thinking about plowing him and then he plowed me. Maybe I could have just held on to the road last turn. Maybe that's the move. But like that's the only situation is if this happens is he has a road building. And I thought about it too. Shoot, there's not enough time. This makes it so I have to buy city, since I need to pour the brick instead first. There's not enough time for me to think. I think just getting a second city here is just way too good. The 5-8-10 is obviously really strong for me. And now I have to make a decision of where do I drop my second road. So I'm at 6 points right now. I can take road to get to 8. Let's drop it downwards just to be safe. Let's see if this key plays a knight here. And I bet I'm going to get robbed, but I'm not even sure if that's the right move for me to get robbed. Yeah, I don't think it's actually right for me to get robbed. From my opponent's point of view, it's like, wow, like, look at red, he's doing so good. Like, red can take road to get to 8 points. But I don't think they understand that, like, black and I's position is very similar. So, okay, yeah, that 9 is rolling. I'll do or for any 2 cards here. Or for sheet. Like, I think you've got extra brick, right? Is that the card? I'm just never doing the 2 cards. Yeah, I think I just have to go ahead and buy a D card here. And I'm basically just waiting for the wood to roll. I think that's the move. So black can also do the double play. Shoot, wait. Road's not secure at all. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. This is dangerous. This is very dangerous. Road's not secure. Because black can drop a single road and get to 6 points, buy knight. Yeah, that's dangerous. I've got to buy a D card though. Since if I can just maintain this 9 or getting blocked, it's really good for me. That's bad. Okay, I don't think orange can actually buy a dev card, but I want to try to coax him into doing it eventually. Like, black just wins the game. Like, I'm gonna say it's GG for black, and it seems extreme, but it's not. Okay, that helps out, Now he buys 2. This is dangerous. He gets the 8 points, we'll see. And eventually, he still needs to settle here. And I still would like to eventually plow him too. And I think the last turn, I should have just committed the extra road here. I was like too afraid of committing, but I needed to just go all in. Just like girlfriends, right? Just kidding. 4 for 1 for a wood. Now he's setting out himself up. 10 rolls, a lot more wood, and it's orange is going to be a thorn in my side to try to win road. So I got to play Night card here. I obviously have to do this, and then I think I have to jack him for sure. Let's do this. Jack him for a sheep. And I think with this spot, let's just buy a dev card, since I can still get largest army, and that's actually the best case scenario if I get largest army. Isn't that kind of stupid since this guy just bought 2 knights? Well, he bought 2 fresh Ds. Yeah, that's not good. Road building myself. Oh, I can actually replow him somehow. Dude, the single road is so super critical. So I got to replow him here. That doesn't do anything. He has a plow here. Ugly. It's crazy, man. Like, I lost this game with a single road of not dropping that extra road. Yeah, GG. Yeah, there we go. That's unfortunate. Nicely done. Nicely done to black. Really well done by my opponent. It was a good game. It just shows you the power of a strong 4-week sheep position. And I was doing all I can to basically try to take down black's position. And from orange's point of view and blue's point of view, right? It's like, wow, red is just trying to table talk us. They're trying to, you know, hustle the game themselves. But in reality, it's like, I recognize the game for what it is. And it's that black's gonna just destroy us. Like, if you look at this, was any of us actually close to winning this game? No, blue wasn't. I certainly wasn't. And orange was also pretty far away. Now you might be to argue like, oh, well, if orange just got 1 more knight, like, no, come on. If you just look at this ending position, black has an extra 2 dev cards on you. And also, I'm not going to feed orange the game, right? If I say, like, if I'm going to give orange largest army, I'm not going to let them take longest road. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. So in reality, these 6 robs on me, some of them by orange and blue, it should have actually been dispersed a little bit more on black. But I've also got to take accountability myself because I lost the game with a single move right here, which is this road. Actually, wait, this road doesn't actually matter since if I drop the road here, he plays a road building the next turn, you can still like secure the spot on the 4 wheat. Yeah, so I have to double plow him. I mean, results oriented wise, it would probably be impossible for me to pull that off. But overall, I think this game is a great demonstration of the power of 4-week sheep by my opponents. It also shows the weakness of these port strategies and how a lot of like intermediate / beginner players will actually overvalue the setup. Since I said at the very beginning that like this position doesn't seem as strong as it is because that's the 2-for-1 for everything. And also, the reason why black got the super strong position was actually because of orange. Because as soon as orange took the 8-4-10 as first pick, now black gets 6-9-3 plus an even better setup. So I think a lot of this could have been avoided, but also looking at the dice stats with the 9 and 6 being rolled a bunch and black being on the 9 and 6, like the 9 is a black's critical roll because if the 9 doesn't roll, well, his position is basically stuck with a bunch of you know, like wheat sheep. So the 9 also rolling a bunch was really fortunate. But there are several times I think where the 9 needed to be blocked a little bit earlier to try to make it so, you know, this is black's critical weakness, so if you can take it down, we're actually doing pretty good. But anyways, it was a really good game and well done by my opponents, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.